No yeast? No problem. Yes, a sourdough starter in your home using just 2 ingredients, all-purpose flour and water. It takes about 7 days. This sourdough starter without store-bought deactivated yeast captures a wild yeast in the air all around us. It's natural fermentation, including wild yeast and bacteria. So let's get started. Day 1, add half a cup of filtered water to a large jar. Now measure out half a cup of all-purpose flour and add this to the jar, and simply with a fork just stir those together. Just try to get as many lumps out as you can. I use a paper towel as a breathable lid and cover that with an elastic band. Now we're going to do this every 12 hours, so twice a day for the first several days. After the first day you'll notice a little bit of separation and not too much happening, not really as much for you to really see. But what we want to do is carry on the process. Remember, every 12 hours, half a cup of flour, half a cup of water, stir that together, add the breathable lid and the elastic band. Day 3, we're starting to see a little bit of fermentation. You can see the bubbles on the top as I poke them. I put this in a larger jar, add half a cup of water, half a cup of flour. Once again, do this twice today for 4, 5 and 6. Now look at that now. It's important to feed it, just like we need feeding to stay alive. So we have to take some of the sourdough starter away and replace that with food. But you don't have to throw that away. You can use that to make waffles, you can use that to make pancakes, you can even use it to make pizza. Take a look now, you can see the way it's really starting to ferment. It's looking good. There's lots of carbon dioxide in the sides, those big bubbles. On day 7, we're ready to make bread. Look at that. Once you have your sourdough starter, there's 2 ways you can store it. You can place it in your refrigerator and feed it once a week, or you can keep it on your countertop. If you do keep it on your countertop, you're going to have to feed it every couple of days. I just want to show you an actual loaf. I won't make the full thing. Sourdough is a wet dough, so I just want to show you how to shape bread, because a lot of friends often ask me. I'm going to use a bench scraper and I'm just scraping and pushing the sides. I've lined the bread basket with some flour. Now for the seam, just pinch those together. Heat up a Dutch oven and add the bread to it. And I'm going to score the top with a razor. The scoring really helps as the bread proofs and opens up. It gives it a nice crust. Place the lid on the Dutch oven and then cook the bread. When it comes out, you'll have this golden chestnut coloured crust. Listen to that as I cut the bread. Doesn't that look marvellous? Look at those air bubbles. It's totally worth all the work. Remember, you can make this in your home now using this sourdough starter recipe with no yeast. Until next time, always remember, keep it simple. I'm Jon Ashton. See you soon.